Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call Earth. And I know this is dedicated to my son, Jaden, and you are in Manchester, but I don't know when you're going to watch this. It might be in the morning, it might be in the afternoon, it might be in the evening. But today is a special day. Why? Because for many reasons. One, I woke up. Two, it's day 50 of Daddy in Dubai. This is your digital daddy, Jaden, and we have some special guests. These two people up here, like I'm your dad. Guy, this legend is my dad, and that's my mum. And
Mm,
it's a pleasure to have you on this call today. And just to put it into context, right? The reason this is happening is because I wanted to be able to share my message with my son every single day. Whether he gets time or not, it doesn't matter. This was something that was born out of chaos, right? There was chaos, and out of that chaos came this beautiful idea of me sharing what I do every day with my son. And hand on my heart, I can tell you it's the best part of every 24 hours. The thing I look forward to the most every single day is to make this video for you, son, my sunshine. So I hope you're well. And regardless of how old you are when you watch this, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be sharing my journey of life um, with you every single day whilst I'm here. And getting to day 50 in Dubai is really important because I had I had dreams, wishes, and goals on what I wanted to do and where I wanted to be by the time I was 50. And the year 49 was the most difficult year of my life, right? And I want to say to these two people here that I really thank and appreciate all your support because without you guys, I wouldn't have made it to 50. Yeah. It was I can hand on my heart say it's the hardest period of my life. Not because of what I went through, but because at this age, at the age of 49, I had the responsibility of a wife and a son and a household. And if you are a man and you can't contribute to your household in the form of um, paying towards a mortgage, paying towards a house, as a man, it's soul destroying. I know there's many men out there that will happily sponge off their missus, sit at home whilst the missus goes to work. But that's not me. That's not how I was brought up. That's not how I believe I should be. And look, as a dad, as a son, as a father, you have responsibilities, right? And my son was my responsibility. My wife is my responsibility. And when I could not do what I had to do and I was unable to do it, it was difficult. And I want to acknowledge my dad for being there for me when nobody else was, right? And Jaden, as your dad, I'm there for you, but I'm going to take it to another level. I'm going to be there for you whether I'm here or not, because this is a digital version, right? Where if I die tomorrow morning, you can still watch this video. In 50 years' time, you can still watch this video, which is something that you guys, and I spoke to you earlier, if you had access to listen to your parents long after they've gone, how would it make you feel, right? And that's something that I'm doing right now, and that's the reason why I'm doing this um, YouTube channel, right? It's called Revealing the Times to My Son. And look, I was telling my dad earlier that last year I lost a really dear friend of mine, Mr. Ramesh Hirani, and he died on an aeroplane coming back from India. He was coming home and he never made it. And he was my really good friend, right? And I shared with you earlier that the only thing you've got in life that's guaranteed, there's two things, right? Someone you love is going to leave and die. You don't know when it's going to be, and everything's going to change. Regardless of what you do, you can sit in the same place. Everything around you will change. Okay. And someone once said to me when I was growing up, Dizzy, you can live a life of regret or live a life of accomplishment, right? And look, I can safely sit here today and say I'm the son of somebody who accomplished a lot. This gentleman up here has got more letters after his name than in his name, right? First Indian to become a magistrate, deputy lieutenant, MBE, the accolades of who my dad is goes far beyond most people can imagine, right? And growing up with that, I felt I've got very big boots to fill, right? However, I didn't think I would say this, but my mission is now to not serve the Gujarati Hindu community of Preston. My role here, and you may not have heard me say this, but is to serve humanity, to make a difference, whether you're Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, it doesn't matter. As long as you're a human being, I'm going to deliver something to the world and I will make an impact on the world. And the foundation of that is you, Dad, right? Without you showing me what it takes to do something of phenomenal value, I wouldn't have it today. People say to me, "Oh, you're such a great speaker." Well, I've actually watched my dad speak most of my life, right? What has my dad done? He's been in the temple addressing communities. So it's not a surprise that when I saw Tony Robbins do what he did, that I thought I could probably do that. And today, people tell me I speak really well. And it's not a coincidence. I now introduce myself to people as the storytelling hairdresser, right? That's my new title. And they're like, wow, that sounds very interesting. Yeah, I can tell your story and make you look good, right? Whether you're a man or a woman or a dog, if you've got hair, I can cut it. If you got hair, I can style it. And if you've got a heartbeat, I can touch your soul. So for that reason, we're doing what I'm doing today. And even though this is made for my son, my sunshine Jaden, the fact that it's on YouTube, lots of people will see it. I don't know who's going to see it, right? But YouTube's free and I can impact the whole planet through this video because I don't know who's going to see it. I don't know who needs to hear this. But the stuff I'm saying is universal. Whether you are, doesn't matter which part of the world you're in, every child is born with a dream, right? I can safely say everything I've dreamt of, the good, bad, the ugly, I've done it. I've gone to places where most people will dream of. There's been South Africa, there's been London. It's been up and it's been down, right? There's been lots of ups and downs, lots of laughter, lots of crying, lots of anger. But these are all things of life. To expect a life of just happiness is delusional. You know, the people that have changed my life, people like Dr. D. Martini, right? I can safely say he's my mate. If you ever saw Dr. D. Martini and you said, "Do you know Dizzy?" He's going to say, "Yeah, of course I know Dizzy," right? Because he's my mate. He's somebody that I've worked alongside, learnt from. He's been one of my teachers. But I'm not just somebody who's just spoken about it or just listened to him. I've interviewed him. And I remember when I interviewed him a couple of years ago, I actually started crying because I couldn't believe I've got this legend that I'm talking to, right? And look, I've already got it prepared that he's going to write the forward to my next book, right? And that's coming soon. It's in the writing at the moment. So Jaden, day 50 of Daddy in Dubai, featuring Dada and Ba. So, Dad, Mum, from the bottom of my heart, Jai Shri Krishna, and thank you for all your
Absolutely.
love and support. And
You
I'll hand it over to you. Whatever you would like to share, um, based on what I've said, you're welcome to. The stage is yours.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Diga.
Well, what can I say? Start with Jai Shri Ram.
Jai Shri
As
Krishna.
as we're associated with a big community in Preston, and I'm pleased to say that all my children have gone through the Gujarati school,
Yep,
youth club, and Bhajan Bhojan, where it has taught you how to sing bhajans.
correct.
It's also developed you through the youth work
Yep,
and also through the socializing with spiritual leaders such as
yeah,
Murari Bapu, Ramesh Payoza,
yeah. This is
and the
from
rest
him.
of them.
I said this
Yeah.
was from him, right?
Yes.
Oh, Ramesh
On the
Payosa.
on the 50th anniversary, this is on my neck every day, right?
Okay. So it's been a journey. For me, living in a joint family was an honor. And I can only say a big thank you to Mum, who has made sure that through the thick and thin, we sailed through. Despite living in a joint family and having children, we also managed to settle brothers and sisters through Mum and Dad and worked to make sure that our children who were growing up were given the whatever was necessary to bring them up appropriately.
Mm.
And I'm pleased to say that with both Mum and my efforts, we have been quite successful in having 3 big weddings. Obviously, Rishi, the youngest one, he got the ball rolling, and you followed the suit in 2 years later with your cousin Sanjay, and obviously Priya, the little sister, chose to have a destination wedding. So obviously we all went to Goa.
Hmm.
You guys also came, and it was a great wedding. And since then, we've seen all the cousins get married. So in the family, we've had 8 weddings. And Ba has been very fortunate to witness all that. Not only that, but she has also been an inspiration, having lived on her own after Papuji passed away for 29 years.
Mm.
We were near her bedsides all the time, but she maintained the family together. And with my social work and work, I didn't see how you guys grew up. It was Mum who did the running. I did make sure that you guys went to youth club and take part in activities. But unfortunately, what's his name? Unfortunately, I wasn't there all the time. When we embarked on building the new center, again, that was a big challenge. And a lot of time and dedication was put in. I was fortunate to have a good job with Enterprise as a region man, and that helped in the development of the new center, which cost £4 million, and we were able to draw down 1.7 million from the government. That was purely through using my company to sort of use them as consultants and me being the lead person for the project. Alongside, Mom has always been there, and without her support, I would have not been able to do what I did for the community, and also to have got recognition. At the age of 36, I was encouraged to become a magistrate, sitting on a bench, listening to rights and wrongs, and then making a decision. That was something which gave me an idea of how to prepare. With the community work, meeting all the sadhus, especially Morari Bapu, Ramesh Bhai, we learned the spiritual part of life, and that was embedded in us. And through that, and through having faith in God, we were able to make lots of things happen. And one of the things, when we did the first katha with Morari Bapu's, we were able to raise £108,000 net after expenses for drought relief in India. Because at that time, there was drought in India, and there was a requirement for money to put water pumps, dig wells in remote parts to try and make sure that the most needy got the water that was required in India at that time. Having accomplished that with 300 volunteers, we also were able to build the youths who were able to run the center and manage the organization. I was only young when I went into community work. And with both my parents also involved in Hindu festivals, all you children learnt different stories which gave you good grounding. And I'm pleased to say that that is still continuing with the new younger generation who are coming through. We're still teaching Gujarati up to GCSE levels. And we're also run a very vibrant youth club where young people and children come together to socialize and also make sure that they learn something new. In particular, with Mum, once we retired, we joined the luncheon club. And Mum has been part of the voluntary team of cooking a hot meal for elderly or anybody over 60 are invited to come on Mondays and Fridays to firstly sing bhajans in the mandir, take part in aarti, do some exercise, have a hot meal, and meet their friends. So that program has been going for over 25 years now. And I would like Mum to say a few things about the luncheon club.
Oh,
What do you do?
yeah, the luncheon club. We had a team of 8 people,
8 ladies.
8 ladies. And the only thing, we make our own menus. And then somebody has to go and get it prepared before Monday. By Sunday, we get everything ready. And by Monday morning, we get together about 10:30, 10 o'clock. And a team of 3 starts with the cooking, and slowly the people join in. We have a team who just come to do the chapatis. And the 3 cookings, what we have to do is only 3 of us. And we run the club to please all the ladies who come there. Who wants to volunteer to make the people eat? Like say that I want to sponsor today. We make the menu what they want and make them happy to eat. We get about 50 to 60 people each week, Monday and Friday. They come happily, enjoy the food, do the bhajans, have the exercise done, and go happily back home.
So just to clarify, this is a club activity that happens at the temple, which is
Yeah.
also a community center. And it's for over 65s, right?
Over 60.
Over 60s.
So if you're over 60 and you're in the Gujarati community, and you want a place to socialize and have some food and get some exercise, that's the place. So look, what I will do, whoever's watching this, the description, the links to the temple website where people can get the information will all be in the description of this video. I'll make sure of that. And Jaden, listen, as you can hear, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? The fact that you guys are still doing community work, still doing all the work. And look, when you said unfortunately you weren't there, I don't think it was unfortunate, because even though you were out there doing your work, Mum was doing her work, and it was perfect, right? Because today I'm sitting here talking to you from the other side of the world, and I plan on doing what you do in Preston digitally online for the rest of the world, right? So I want to thank you both for what you've not just done, but what you're still continuously doing, because there's 3 types of people in the world. Ones that make things happen, ones that watch things happen, and ones that say, what the hell just happened? I can tell you this from first-hand experience. Whenever there's an event at the Mandir, it doesn't matter how big or small the event is, my dad, being the president, is the first one sweeping up. He's not one that's going to sit there and watch other people do it. He's been an action man from day one, and he's still an action man now. So look, the next question I'm going to have, and you can do it one at a time, right? What advice, if you could give Jaden one bit of advice for his future, what would you say to Jaden?
Difficult.
Jaden, you're a star already. With your mom and dad, you have already achieved so much at the age of 10. And we can see that you're going to go far. The way you dress is like cool. The way you speak, you're confident, you're outgoing, you have interest in lots of activities, and you're also doing an excellent work at the school. You have made lots of friends, and Dada and Ba loves you very much, and we hope that you will continue to grow and listen to your daddy as well and mummy to make you successful like your daddy, and we will always be there for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Mum, do you have anything to say?
Jaden, we are very proud of you. The training Dad has given you when you were small to get the confidence to speak to anybody very confidently, ask questions, get the information. That's what Daddy has made you do it. and I'm proud of it, that you will grow. As you grow up, you will never forget that. And your mommy will be proud that what the daddy has said, you've done it. And we are really grateful. And we are always there for you, mommy and daddy, whenever
Dada,
you need.
Dada.
And Dada and Ba. Okay?
Magic. Well, listen, Mum, Dad, like I said, I'm
Thank you.
super grateful for everything you've done for me in my life so far. From the bottom of my heart,
Welcome.
I really
Okay.
appreciate it. And Jaden, listen,
We wish you well in your adventure.
Adventure.
And we pray
Tomorrow.
to God.
We'll pray to God tomorrow. કે
to-
તારું તને સક્સેસ મળે ને કામ તારું પ્રોપર થઈને બેંકમાં તારું જમા થતું થાય.
sure, I don't think
Laughing.
we need to tell the world that. Yeah.
Laughing.
Yeah.
I'm just creating a laugh.
Yeah. No, but that's too much information. No one needs to know about my bank account status. Yeah.
ના ખાલી કર કાઢી નાખજે.
Sorry. No, I can't take it out. What you say is what you say. Look, it doesn't matter. Look, the facts are we are where we are. You don't need to worry about anything.
No.
This
We're proud
is
of you.
this is online for life. Jaden, you've got access to this information whenever you want. Your digital daddy, your digital dada, and your digital ba are here. If you are not my son, then like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have a question for me, by all means, type it in. No question is too small or too big or whatever, but I will gladly reply. So listen, thank you guys for joining me.
Thank
Jai Shri
you.
Krishna.
Day
Jai Shri
50,
Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Have a good
Day
night's
50
sleep.
of Daddy in Dubai. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.